All right, Viking fans, this is a Skull After Dark. You already know what I'm going to talk about, so let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Gather around, Skull brothers and sisters. This is Skull World, brought to you by Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm your host, Dave. You can follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook at Skull World. Now make sure you hit subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Do that. It helps me grow my channel. And I appreciate every one of you. I try to respond to every single comment. Thank you for helping me grow. I just gave out a $60 gift card to my winner. That has been reported on my community page. Hopefully you'll send me a picture with whatever he buys from Amazon. But I gave away $60, and I am debating on what I will do next. So stay tuned. If you subscribe, like, and comment, let's do it. Now, I'm here to talk about really one guy. And believe it or not, I rarely do videos about him. I rarely do. It's true. Go look. I do not have Kirk Cousins on many videos on my thumbnails. I don't. Why? Because I don't want to have a fight every freaking day. I don't want to have a fight. I've been accused more than once of being a Kirk stan, a Kirk apologist. Oh, I love Kirk. Oh, you think he's elite? No, man. I think he's a good quarterback that can play elite at times. And why do I think that? Because he's won Player of the Month. And it's Kirktober. Apparently, there's a thing that he plays really good in the month of October. So if he plays elite at times. Now, but I say he's a good quarterback. If I rank him preseason 13th best quarterback in the league, would you hate me for it? Purple Daily, get accused of Kirk hate all the time, have said he's the 13th best quarterback. 13th best quarterback in the league. They're still saying it. I heard him say this last week. But there's all this talk about he can't win a Super Bowl because nobody who's the 13th best quarterback in the league can win a Super Bowl. Anyways, enough of that. I'm here to talk about good things. I have already said this. I went back and watched every play of that Lions game multiple times, over and over again. At least 4 times I could say I watched every play. And I did a video. It wasn't as bad. We actually had a good game. It wasn't as bad as you thought it was. Why? Because we won it. Number one. You know what? Let's put him up here. Let's get rid of the Purple Hulk. Let's not get rid of me. Let's get rid of Justin Jefferson and our mascot. It's Kirk Cousins, your quarterback. Anyways, the reason why I said it wasn't that bad of game, and I just went off a live, and that's what's encouraged me to do this video at 12:35 Eastern time, is that Kirk Cousins had a good game. And during that video, I made the comment that we had scoring position 7 times. I was mistaken. We had it 8 times. So we had 2 touchdowns in the second quarter. All right. Prior to that, we missed a field goal scoring opportunity. So 3 times we were in that scoring territory. Could have been up 17-14 if we make that field goal. Or maybe they don't even get that first touchdown because we've now, instead of missing that field, we'll give them short field. We kick off. They don't go the length of the field. That was a coaching decision. I was at the time saying we need to punt that ball. Let's not kick record-breaking field goal kicks the first drive of the game. I don't think that's a good idea. Punt that ball. But scoring position, we missed a field goal. Awful kick. It was long enough, thank goodness. I'm glad about that. And he didn't like kick a line drive. He just aimed it wrong. So that's correctable. So we scored 2 touchdowns. Second quarter. People forget that we were in field goal range a third time in that second quarter on like a 28. We got down the field with 14 seconds left. Clock's ticking. 9, 8, 7. Lions guy knocks it out of Bradbury's hands. We don't get the field goal off. So he missed a field goal, 2 touchdowns, and didn't get a kick another field goal. Now we've been in the first half in a place where we could have scored 4 times, going to the half even. 4 times going to the half even. We scored 2 touchdowns. Then second half happens. We don't score the first two. I forget if, but here's what did happen. This I know did happen. Is we were in scoring range once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. We were in scoring range 8 times. Missed field goal again. All right. Then we're running the ball and getting down the field. There was a couple passes sprinkled in there. Dalvin Cook fumbles running into his own lineman. Gets hurt. Now Kirk Cousins is playing without Justin Jefferson because he's been shut down all game. No one's really blaming him for the no-show. No one's blaming Justin Jefferson for not getting open. No one is. And then Dalvin Cook gets hurt. Played a great game up until that point. Gets hurt. He's without his best running back in the fourth quarter. Down 2 scores. He gets hurt in the third. We're going down the field. We're going to get this within 1 score. If we feel good, we're moving the ball. We blew them off the line on that play. There's no reason why you need to run directly into your left guard, Ezra Cleveland. Anyways, he's going to be playing this week. He's a trooper. He makes the Vikings better. Again, 4 scores, 1 missed field goal, 1 butt fumble. And then in the fourth quarter, when it counted, we scored 2 touchdowns. Kirk Cousins can't win the big game. He only does good on noon games. So are we going to erase that? Are we going to erase that he does good on noon games? He kills the Lions. He had 2 touchdowns, like 270 yards, and a 90-something passer rating. Jared Goff was 1 touchdown, 1 interception, a 70 passer rating. I had someone say that Rap over Purple Pocket Podcast said they had like an equal game. No, Kirk Cousins had a better game than Jared Goff. He did not have shell coverage, and they had equal amount of yards. He had 1 less touchdown, and he threw a pick. We don't blitz on him. There's so many things we didn't do to Jared Goff that we could have, and he had a mediocre game at best against us. So, everybody saying he had not that we won, but not because of him. That last throw says different. The throw before that even says even more different. He timed a route with KJ Osborne. He was not open. He threw it anyways to where KJ could get it. And then on the final play of the drive, hits KJ open on stride. Just amazing. Just a clutch play. Threw it to where he could run and get it. And then everybody was harping, looking at you, Locked On Sports, about or Locked On Vikings, how he missed KJ, he overthrew him. But nobody talked about the next throw, 4th and 5, 4th and 7, 4th and 6, I think. Hits Thielen. Thielen falls, gets the first down. We go down and score in the second quarter. That was clutch. He could have checked out. We're down 2 touchdowns. He could have checked out. No, we go down and score. Right? I had someone tell me tonight that Kirk Cousins played like dog crap for 2.5 quarters of the game. I don't think 2 touchdowns in the fourth and 3 scoring opportunities in the second, 2 converted, 1 freaking Lions guy knocks the ball out of his hands, that you don't say that he had at least a half of football where he was great. All right? So, I know I'm hard. This is a Kirk Cousins video. We're going in tomorrow where he kills the Saints. He set a record playing Cincy in 2017 for 459 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Holds the London record for yardage. 30, I think SK in the from the Purple Code said, 38 receptions for like 50 some attempts. Anyways, I'm also being told that, hey, he never wins the big game except for the 4 times as a Viking he beat the Packers. We never see him do comeback victories except for leading the league in them last year. And the game we just saw. People are not counting that Lions game as a comeback victory. He not only came back once on him, he came back twice on him. I heard people on other YouTube shows on in a call-in show that I'm so sick and tired of Kirk Cousins deer in the headlights in the game, and it showed again in the Lions. Did you see deer in the headlights when he was going down 2 scores? We get 2 touchdowns, one to end the game on a pass by Kirk Cousins. He went down the field in less than 30 seconds. He went 50 yards or 60 yards in 30 seconds. 3 passes, 2 completed, touchdown. There was no deer. There were no headlights. There was Kirk Cousins. So give him some credit about that game. We're going in the Saints game. Where I'm worried about the Saints game, I know probably half the crowd already checked out because I'm praising Kirk Cousins about that Lions game. We were 8 scoring opportunities. People complain. People will complain about a quarterback not scoring touchdowns. How about 4? How about 4? You score 4 touchdowns in a game, you have a high probability of winning. What do you know? I said that we would win 27-24. We beat them 28-24. There are other people that predicted a similar score. Those same similar people, and I'm not calling any specific people I work with out on this because they didn't necessarily, said he had had a Cousins game. Yeah, if you think Cousins does comeback victories in the fourth quarter, yeah, he had one of those. Because he did last year. I saw him, you saw him. He's played good the past 2 years. Actually, he hasn't played great yet. He played great against the Packer game. But Packers, I don't know what they were doing. He had a pretty subpar game against Philly. But he kept fighting. Then this last game, he overcame adversity. Down 14. Defense giving up chunk yardage. What the hell's going on with this shell defense? Doesn't give up. Ties the game. Same stagnant. Nothing creative. No crossing routes for Justin Jefferson. There's a lot of opportunity that we're not taking advantage of with Justin Jefferson. Get this guy, involved. But hey, he moved away. He went to Thielen. He went to his fullback. He went to tight ends for first downs. First down. Look at all the receivers that caught balls. Great effort. Good game, great effort. It's not a great game because he wasn't dominant the whole game, but he was dominant for 2 quarters. And that was the second and the fourth. We won the game. Now with this Saints game, I don't like that we went in on Friday. I don't care about the sports science. You get off a plane, 8-hour trip, you don't feel the same. And then you get off and you go to practice. You get, a night sleep maybe? I don't know. You don't feel like it. I've flown to London. It took me a while to adapt. I've flown worse places for like 18. I've flown on a 22-hour flight before, stopping in Hong Kong. But hey, you don't feel the same. You're playing this like it's 9:30, 8:30 in the morning. If you've kept that time, you're sleeping when it's. You're probably sleeping when it's light out. I don't know. I don't know. Are you waking up? Are you waking up at 4 in the morning? That's what I'm wondering about. So I'm a little worried about that. Yes, Kirk Cousins has a bad game. This video is gonna eat me up, right? But I know there's not a single person that thinks that he will have a bad game against the Saints, because he's played good against the Saints. He's played good in London. Let's go, man. Let's jump on his back, man. Let's jump on this team's back. They're making adjustments on the fly with a new offense, a new defense. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do tomorrow. It's another challenge. Give him some credit if he wins tomorrow. I don't care the victory. It will be 3-1. Give him some credit. Let's go, Viking fans. Let's jump on Kirk Cousins. Let's root for him. Don't expect him to do bad. Expect him to do good, because he's done more good than bad for this team. It's true. Fight me. All right, let's go, Vikings. See you next time. This is Dave, Skull World, Minnesota Sports Talk. Subscribe, like, and comment. Tell me what you think. Give me hell. I don't care. I'll comment. See you next time. Skull Vikes. Thank you, Viking fans, for listening. Make sure you catch my other episodes. Also, make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Skull Vikes.